Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are doing a back stretch / mobility type of movement video today. So this is for you if you are feeling back pain, have some chronic back pain, or just maybe a bit of a niggle or stiff back and you just feel like you're ready to get that body moving. It's a short and sweet, just stretch mobility, no crazy exercising. So this is really the beginning stages, keep you nice and safe. Best tip that we can give you guys is to make sure you keep your back moving, even if it's feeling a bit stiff and iffy. The best thing you can do for your back is always keep moving. So take these movements, go through them. If you're in huge pain, obviously make sure you're not pushing through crazy pain. Take it easy, but if you're just feeling a bit stiff, will be great for you. So if you enjoyed this video, at the end of it, please give it a thumbs up so we know that we helped you. And definitely repeat this video a couple times every couple days or every day if you feel like it does help you. If you're new here or you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to make sure you don't miss out any other content that will pop on there, and always leave us a comment down below for any other suggestions you'd like to see. So hop on into the video, guys, enjoy it, and we'll see you next time. Bye. So all you gotta go grab is, before we start this video, is your mat or anything that you can lie down on. We are going to use a couple of props. I have a Pilates ball that I will be using. If you don't have any Pilates ball or a ball in general, you can grab a towel, a pillow, it will do the trick. I also have a semi-flat pillow, nothing too poofy, from my couch that I will use to elevate my head, just so we feel nice and in line. Once again, if you don't have a pillow or not the appropriate pillow, grab a towel, fold it up or roll it up a couple of times, just to get as comfortable as you possibly can. Cool? All right, so we're gonna grab that pillow, pop it on the top of your mat. It is gonna be a pillow. And then we are gonna roll down and have a lie down onto your back. I'm gonna grab my Pilates ball. If you don't have a ball, once again, use whatever prop you want to use, or you can just leave this step away. Pop that ball in between your knees or thighs. Have a full on lie down, your feet are parallel, head and shoulders are resting, and just get nice and comfortable. Feel free to close your eyes here. And just often when we feel back pain, we just feel like we need a bit of a relaxation. We're a little bit tense, so that's exactly what we're gonna start off with. Have a lie down, feel yourself getting nice and heavy on your mat. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Open our mouth and long exhale. We do that a couple more times. Nice big inhale through your nose. And big exhale, drop heavy into our mat. Last time, nice big inhale through your nose. And nice big exhale through our mouth. Let's breathe in one more time, and then as we exhale, I'm gonna squeeze my ball with my knees. So gentle squeeze into that ball or into your towel or pillow. If you don't have a prop, just squeeze your thighs together for me gently and release it again. We exhale, we squeeze your prop. We inhale, release that prop. So there's barely much movement going on. Keep going with that gentle squeeze on your exhale and release on your inhale. My back is as relaxed as we can get it. Try not to move anything. We're just squeezing and releasing. Long exhale for that open mouth for 3 more times. And release. Do that 2 more times. And as we're doing this, scan your body. Do you feel like we're tensing up in those shoulders? Or can we just relax as much as possible? Last time. And release. Good. Next time we're squeezing your prop, I want you to think of pressing your back down into your mat. So flatten that gap between your lower back and the mat so we're touching fully. A little bit of a tuck through those hips. And stay right there, and when you're ready to release that Pilates ball, your prop, you're gonna release that tension on that mat. So let that gap appear again. Good, we go again. Big exhale, big squeeze through your prop, press that lower back down into that mat gently. And when you're ready to release, release and press down into that mat. Big exhale, big squeeze. Flatten that back. Inhale, release. You don't have to over arch the back, just release that press. I'm gonna lift my arms so you can see a little bit more. Pressing down, squeezing my prop and releasing it. 2 more times, pressing down and squeezing and releasing. Last time, pressing down, squeezing and releasing.
Good. Hopefully feel a little bit more relaxed with that back. Grab your prop out of between your legs and just pop it off to the side for the moment. Stay in that position though, nice and relaxed and heavy in your mat. All we're going to do is slide your left foot along the mat out towards the ground until we're in a straight position. Have it nice and heavy there. Pop your hands on your hips, maybe see if there's any change in your hips. And then slowly take a big exhale, tense through that midsection, pull that knee all the way back in and place that foot down. Ideally, you're sliding your feet along the mat or along your floor without having to lift it up. Big exhale, press that foot away, extend that leg to straight. We haven't left that mat. Big exhale, tense through that core to pull it all the way back in. Good, keep going there. I like to have my hand on the area that I'm concentrating on, so feel free to pop it onto your stomach area. And as we pull in, we try not to move through that hip too much, so try to tense that core enough so you don't feel the need to move your hip. Good, let's do that again. Big exhale, big reach away, take a nice inhale, pull it back in. We're doing that last time on both sides, reaching it out. If you're having a hard time sliding on your mat, maybe you take your feet off the mat onto your floor. Last time, reach it out. Tensen that core and bring it all the way back in. Great, bring those feet relatively close towards your hip again. And you can pop your hands back down to by your side if you'd like to. We're going to step it up a little bit, taking a nice big inhale there, and as you exhale, tension that core, float one leg to a tabletop position. Notice if there was a lot of movement through that back, or could we just relax as much as possible, and then bring that leg all the way back down. Good, we go for that second leg. Big exhale, tension that core, and then lifting that leg up, and all the way back down. Good job, let's do that again. Big exhale, tension through that midsection, lift that leg up and back down. If you would like to check in with that back, you can also slide your hands underneath that lower back and just see if you feel like you're leaving that gap, making it bigger as you lift the leg up, or can we keep that connection with your lower back and your fingertips? Good job. If that is not feeling great, just go back to the exercise before we slided one leg out and in. We're doing that one more time on each side. Exhale, tension through that core to lift one leg up. And bring it back down. Last time there, big exhale, lift it up. And bring it all the way back down to rest. Great. However it's possible, mostly roll onto that side and come on all the way up into a seated position. Popping our prop away for the moment, pillow goes off to the side, coming into a kneeling tabletop position. We're on our hands and knees, hands on the shoulders, knees under hips. And let's grab your ball again if you have a ball, or that prop between your legs if you want to, and just giving us a little bit of a guideline of where we're going. In a kneeling tabletop position, back is nice and long, don't think about it too much. Just imagine your back is a tabletop position. We're gonna rock back into our heels just slightly and rock back forward. And this is very individual, just take it as far as you feel comfortable. Just press your hips back and all the way back to the front. Don't overthink it, no need to extra tuck or out to that back. Just a little movement front to back. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach it back and find the middle. Last time, sit it back and find the middle. Find that kneeling tabletop again. Back is long, arms are straight. Big exhale, starting to activate through that core again, so we don't have to shift too much side to side in our hips. So you're simply going to extend one arm forward and then bring it all the way back in. Second arm forward and bring it all the way back in. First arm forward and in. I'm using my exhale to tension through my core as I reach my arm out, but do what's best for your body. Let's do that a couple more times. If you do feel a bit of pain through that back or discomfort, feel free to loosen it up a couple times and then try it again. We're doing that 2 more times. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bring it down. Last time, exhale, reach. And settle back into start position. From here, lift that back up to the ceiling as high as you can. Round as much as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to come into opposite direction, letting your hips drop, arching through that back, looking up to the sky. Once again, don't force this, just take it as far as you can. If you just want to take it in one direction, that's fine as well. Remember, today is all just about what makes you feel good. Can we get some movement back through your back? One more time. And arch it all the way through. And find that midpoint again. Taking that prop outside of your legs, pop it back off to the side, and then stay in that position. Same thing we're going to do with your legs. We're going to take a nice big exhale, slide your one leg along the mat until it is in a straight position. We're not lifting that foot off, we're just holding it there, nice and active through that leg, bringing it all the way back in. I'm trying to find that same activation through my core as I press out, so I barely have to shift my weight side to side. Big exhale, big reach out, and bring it back in. Big exhale, big reach out, and bring it back in. 2 more times on each side. Once again, if that doesn't feel good and the other version with your arms felt better, go back to that. All right, one more time on each side. Big exhale, big reach, and bring it back in. Last time, big exhale, big reach, and bring it back in. Finding that roundness with that back. Push it back up to the sky again as far as you can, and arch it all the way through. Doing that 2 more times, lifting up and arching through. Just get that back moving as much as you feel comfortable. And finding that midpoint again. Great job, guys. Sit on back into your heels. Grab your pillow again or your towel where you can pop your head onto and have a lie down onto one side. I'm starting off with my left side down first. So my left ear comes on that pillow, my legs come into a 90-degree angle, so my knees and feet are just to the front of your mat. Get nice and comfortable on that pillow, be elevated, or you can choose to just lie on your arm instead. Reaching both arms out in front of you, your knees at the 90-degree angle, your hips are nicely stacked, and we're going to pull down to that top hip, so we're creating a bit of a lift between your body and the mat. That means we also have to activate through that core just slightly. Back feels nice and long. We're going to lift through that right arm or your top arm. You're going to lift it up to the ceiling. Open up through that shoulder. Reach back, start rolling back on that shoulder. See how far you can open. If it doesn't come all the way back, that is so fine. You go as far as you feel comfortable. My head is following that hand, and we're going to lift the arm back up to the ceiling and bring it all the way back. This is called your book opener. So imagine you're having a page of a book. You're going to lift it up. You let yourself roll back in those shoulders. So don't try to stay stacked. You want to open that chest. Look back to where that hand is going and bring it all the way back together. Meanwhile, your hips staying in the same spot. Let's do that 2 more times. Big open. Remember, if you can't go all the way back, if you're in too much pain, just take it as far as you can. See what we can achieve. Last time, lift it up. Big inhale. And big exhale, bring it all the way back down. If you want to continue here because it feels so good, just pause the video and come back to it when you're ready. Otherwise, we are going to turn it simply over to that second side. You can just turn around over, flip your side, or you can do what I do and fully turn that position on your mat. My second side is our right side for me. Right side is lying down, legs are to the front, knees are to the front into a 90-degree angle. Bottom arm is reaching out in front, hips on top of each other. We are lifting through our left hip to create a gap between your body and the mat. Second arm comes on top and we're ready to open that book. Lifting up to the ceiling, opening up through that chest. Nice big inhale, reach back. Hopefully there's not a wall behind you, so you can fully reach back, look back and close it all the way back up. Doing it again, lifting up. Big inhale, reach as far back as you can. Your hand might touch the ground behind and you close it back up. Good job. Nice big inhale. See if you can breathe through the movement. Can we relax as much as we can? And bring it back down. Last time, lifting it up. Nice big reach up. And bring it all the way back to the middle. Once again, if you want to pause the video and continue a little bit longer, go for it. Otherwise, we're gonna prop that prop away one last time, grabbing your ball or your towel again and having one last lie down onto our backs. Popping your prop back in between your legs, feet are nice and parallel, close towards your hips, head and shoulders are resting. Arms are heavy into your mat. Like in the beginning, we're gonna just take 2 simple breaths in and out. Just to feel that weight in the mat. Exhale, relax everything into our mats as much as you can. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, feel that weight drop into your mat. We're gonna inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your prop, flatten your back down into that mat. So we're getting rid of that gap between your body and the mat again. And then from there, instead of releasing the opposite way, we start lifting up our hips. So think of squeezing your glutes, rolling up into a bridge position. Once again, you take it as far as you feel comfortable. Definitely not too far where we feel our lower back squeezing. Just lift it up so we're hopefully in line, or we just feel that opening up through those hips. Glutes and hamstrings are working there. Relax those shoulders, take a nice big inhale again, and then round your back as much as you can. Roll down as evenly and smooth as you can. Release your hips at the end. So we can't do articulate everywhere, that's too difficult, but we give it a best chance. We squeeze our ball, we flatten our back, we engage our glutes, we roll, pick up off these hips, roll it up into bridge position, your height. Knees are still squeezing into prop to round, release all the way down and relax. Let's do that a couple more times, maybe a little quicker or a little bit smoother, or stay with our tempo. Rolling up, prop, squeezing our prop, rolling all the way back down and releasing. Good job. Last time. Squeeze and rolling up. Great job. And rolling all the way back down. Let's do one more. We're going to roll up and stay in that bridge position. Hold it there. Find a spot where you can tolerate it. If you can't tolerate it, you bring your hips back down. Feet are pressing down into your mat. Your glutes are on, your hamstrings are on. We're squeezing our prop, and that's all we do. We just focus on holding it there. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Keep breathing, just letting your glutes and hamstrings switch on and hopefully relaxing as much as we can through that back. And roll it all the way back down. Take that prop out for me, hug those knees into your chest. And feel free to rock slightly over that lower back to find a release if possible. And you guys are all done. Hopefully that felt really relaxing and releasing in that back, and you feel a little bit more mobile. Remember, no posture is really the best posture for releasing back pain or avoiding back pain. The best thing you can do for your body is to keep moving. That is literally, if you feel tired, start moving, come back to the video, do it as many times as you'd like to. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon.